Okay, so we are going to go over a very basic squat, the technique for that, and then a squat into military shoulder press also. So with any move, when you're doing compound movements, which is combining two separate strength moves into one, you're going to want to make sure that you perfect your form before you add weight. So with the squats, I want you to perfect your form before you then advance to the military shoulder press, adding that in as you push up with your squat. And then once you do get that good form down, I want you to start with a very light dumbbell and perfect your form on the shoulder press also before you advance and add more weight to the shoulder press. But your squat is going to work your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings. And as far as the form goes, you want to think about standing. I'm going to show you in just a second with your hips hip width apart and your weight in your heels. You want to keep your abs tight the entire move, and you want to stand with your shoulders over your hips, okay? So a very straight line. With the move, you lower yourself back and down like you're going to be sitting in a chair, but you don't sit. And you keep your back straight, very, very, very important. And be careful not to lean forward, okay, as you go down. So you lower down until your upper legs are parallel to the floor. And then you exhale and straighten your legs until you are back to the starting position. And you repeat. That's what a squat is. Really simple tips for the squat are you want to keep your eyes focused forward, okay? Don't lean forward or let your heels come up off of the ground while you're doing your squat move. And then don't let your knees go past your toes because that's a really bad form. It's bad for your knees. I'll show you an example of what that would look like. And then you want to keep your belly button sucked in towards your spine as you stand back up. And be careful not to arch your back, okay? So, think about that and not bowing your toes inward also as you stand, because that's another thing. And then I'm going to show you what the basic squat looks like. Over here, about hip width, right? And then you come, except for don't fall. So I'm not warmed up, in case you can't tell. It's a little bit harder when you're not warmed up, but that's exactly what it looks like, not the first one with the other ones. And then when you have perfected your squat form, you can add in a press. So I'm just going to use some light weights, and this is what that would look like. So you think about your arms being at that 90-degree angle and then pressing straight up as you stand up in the squat. So that is what a squat with a press looks like and what a very basic squat looks like.